Hello everyone, welcome back to our English learning channel. Today we are going to learn another important grammar topic, interrogative sentences in the simple present tense. In simple words, this means how to ask questions in simple present tense. For example, instead of saying you like tea, we ask do you like tea? This small change turning a statement into a question is what we will learn today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to ask simple correct questions in English easily. Let's begin. An interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. It always ends with a question mark. For example, do you play cricket? Does she like coffee? We use these questions every day to ask about habits, facts, and daily routines. Let's now learn the rule to make them correctly. Here is the most important rule of this lesson. Listen carefully. To make a question in simple present tense, we place a helping verb, either do or does, at the very beginning of the sentence. Which one do we use? It depends on the subject, just like we learned in negative sentences. Rule number 1. We use do at the start of the question with I, you, we, they, and plural nouns. Remember it. Rule number 2. We use does at the start of the question with he, she, it, and singular nouns. Let's say the rule together I, you, we, they start with do and he, she, it start with does. And remember, after do or does, the main verb always stays in its base form without yes. Let's understand the correct word order for a question. The structure is do or does plus subject plus base verb plus object plus question mark. Let's compare a normal sentence with its question form. Statement: you like tea. Question: do you like tea? Notice, do comes first, then you, then like in its base form, and then tea with a question mark at the end. Statement: she plays the piano. Question: does she play the piano? Notice, does comes first, then she, then play without yes, and then the piano. This is very important. In the statement we say plays, but in the question we say play because does has already taken the yes. Let's look at the example using do at the beginning. Example number 1. Do I need a ticket? Example number 1. Do I need a ticket? Example number 2. Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Example number 3. Do we have class today? Do we have class today? Example number 4. Do they live in the city? Do they live in this city? Example number 5. Do the students submit their homework on time? Do the students submit their homework on time? Notice how every sentence starts with do, followed by the subject, and then the base form of the verb. Now let's look at example using does at the beginning. Example number 1. Does he play football? Does he play football? Does she drink coffee? Does she drink coffee? Does it rain here in summer? Does it rain here in summer? Does your brother work in Mumbai? Does your brother work in Mumbai? Does the shop open on Sundays? Does the shop open on Sundays? Notice then, even though the subject is singular, the verb after does not take an yes. We say does he play, not does he plays. Now, let's practice. I will say a question, try to repeat it after me, and think about why we used do or does. Do you watch movies? Do you watch movies? Do they travel by train? Do they travel by train? Do we need an umbrella today? Do we need an umbrella today? Do your friends live nearby? Do your friends live nearby? Does he read newspapers? Does he read newspapers? Does she cook every day? Does she cook every day? Does it work properly? Does it work properly? Does your mother like flowers? Does your mother like flowers? Does the train arrive on time? Does the train arrive on time? Does the teacher explain clearly? Does the teacher explain clearly? Very good. Notice how naturally the subject decides whether we use do or does. Alright, now let's understand something very important, how to give short answers in simple present tense. So imagine, someone asks you a question. Do you always give a long answer? No, right? Most of the time, we reply in a short and simple way. That's exactly what we are learning here. Short answers, the way we actually speak in daily life. Let's take a simple question. Do you like tea? Now, instead of saying the full sentence like, yes, I like tea, we usually just say, yes, I do. Or if the answer is no, no, I do not. Or even more naturally, no, I don't. See how short and easy that is. Now, let's take one more example. Does she play the piano? Again, we don't repeat everything. We just say, yes, she does. Or for no, no, she does not. Or in short, no, she doesn't. Now, here's the important thing you need to notice. When the question starts with do, your answer also uses do or don't. And when the question starts with does, your answer uses does or doesn't. Simple rule, just match it. And remember, we don't repeat the whole sentence again and again. We keep it short, simple, and natural, just like real conversation. Alright, now let's talk about some very common mistakes that beginners usually make while asking questions in simple present tense. Don't worry, these are small mistakes, but once you understand them, your English will improve a lot. Mistake number 1. Many students add yes to the verb after does. For example, they say, does he plays cricket? But this is wrong. The correct sentence is, does he play cricket? So remember, after does, the verb should always be in its base form. No yes. Mistake number 2. Sometimes people forget to bring do or does to the front. They say something like, you do like tea? You do like tea? This is not the correct question structure. The correct way is, do you like tea? The correct way is, do you like tea? So always start your question with do or does. Mistake number 3. Using do with he, she or it. For example, do she like coffee? Wrong again. The correct sentence is, does she like coffee? So remember, with he, she, it, we always use does, not do. Mistake number 4. Forgetting the question mark at the end. This is very simple but very important. Every question must end with a question mark, not a full stop. Now let's quickly revise the rule. With I, you, we, they, we use do. With he, she, it, we use does. And the verb? Always in its base form. That's it. Keep it simple and you will avoid most of the common mistakes. Let's now use these questions in some everyday situations. Asking about habits. Do you drink tea in the morning? Do you drink tea in the morning? Does he smoke? Does he smoke? Asking about work or school. Do you go to school by bus? Do you go to school by bus? Does she work on weekends? Does she work on weekends? Asking about likes and preferences. Do you like spicy food? Do you like spicy food? Does your friend enjoy reading? Does your friend enjoy reading? Asking about facts. Does it snow in this city? Does it snow in this city? Do birds fly south in winter? Do birds fly south in winter? These simple questions are used constantly in daily conversations, while meeting new people at work or just chatting with friends. Let's listen to a short conversation between two friends, Aman and Sneha, using interrogative sentences. Aman asks, "Do you drink coffee every morning?" Sneha replies, "Yes, I do. I love coffee." Aman asks, "Does your sister like watching movies?" Sneha replies, "No, she doesn't. She prefers reading books." Aman asks, "Do your parents travel a lot?" Sneha replies, "Yes, they do. They love visiting new places." Aman asks, "Does your brother play any sport?" Sneha replies, "Yes, he does. He plays cricket every weekend." Notice how naturally Sneha answers each question using do or does correctly. Now, let's test what you have learned. I will say a statement, you try to change it into a question in your mind. I will give the answer after a short pause. He likes ice cream. Does he like ice cream? They play football on Sundays. Do they play football on Sundays? She goes to college by bike. Does she go to college by bike? You understand this lesson. Do you understand this lesson? Great job if you got this right. If you made a mistake, don't worry. Go back and listen this part again and review our simple rule. Excellent work. Let's quickly summarize everything we learned today. To make a question in simple present tense, use do at the beginning with I, you, we, they, and plural nouns. Use does at the beginning with he, she, it, and singular nouns. Always keep the main verb in its base form. No yes at the end. Every question ends with a question mark. We can answer with short answers like yes, I do, or no, she doesn't. Practice is very important. Try making 5 questions about your own daily life right now using both do or does. I hope this lesson helped you understand how to ask questions clearly in English. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more English grammar lessons. Thank you for watching and see you